All right. Top of the evening. I gotta go here because it's time to go because I'm full of the spirit. And of course, you could hear it. You heard me? Yeah, listen, bro. And turn me up right quick if you're burnt up. Turn me up if you're on the edge and it is not looking how you want it to look. You heard me? And you like, man, bro, something gotta shake. You heard me? Listen. Turn me up right quick if it just ain't been going right. You heard me? Yeah, turn me up right quick because I got a word for you. You heard me? I got a word for you. You heard me? Because God is still God now. Listen, God is still God, bro. Listen, bro, and I gotta go to the word on you. You heard me? I gotta go to the word, and I'm gonna go to Proverbs, one of my favorite scriptures. Proverbs 21st chapter, first verse. He said, "A king heart in the hand of the Lord." You heard me? Like the rivers of the water, he turned it whichever way he wish. He could soften the king heart, or he could harden it. You heard me? Listen, I say the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, like the rivers of the water. He turned it whatever way he wish. Say, bruh, see when God be for you? Listen, man. When God be for you, it don't matter who against you. Say, bruh, when God be for you, they'll try to turn the king against you. They'll try to turn the big dog against you, but the big dog gonna know ain't something ain't right with that. God gonna always have the big dog in heart intrigued. Listen, bro, I'm going back in the Bible, right? I'm going back, you heard, because you know I do a lot of reading too, you heard me? Like, and not just read, analyze, study, and you know, I dips in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going here because I noticed something, you heard me? See, when God wanted to show the king something and change his heart, he do it right in front of him. Listen, bro, I'm going to go to the story when Ashak, Meshach, and Abednego. I'm going to take this story first. And they didn't want to bow down. See, the king had a cold heart towards them. You heard me? But you know they one of the ones. You don't want to do that. So God had to show the king who they is and whose they is. He had to show the king. So when the king got him, the king like, y'all ain't gonna bow down, got him thrown in the fire. Check it out, man. Get him thrown in the fire. Now watch this here. He looked in there, and because he had told him, look, turn the fire up 7 times higher. Because this is how this go. You standing on the promises of God, the devil about to turn up. Yeah, the devil about to turn up, but when you one of the ones, you ready to die for this. You like that. You got faith in God. You know who in control. You heard me? So the king got him thrown in the fire, and the ones who throw him in the fire, you heard me? The ones who went told on him, like they ain't bowing down, and they throw him in the fire. They burnt up first. You know, I always got to tell you that. When you play with a child of God, one of the chosen beings, somebody God using to talk to the people, and you done got jealous of these people, God got to holler at you. But we ain't on that. We talking about the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. You heard me? Like the rivers of the water, he turned it whatever way he wished. Now he hadn't hardened the king's heart. He hadn't hardened it, but let me show you what it is, though. See, once he seen him in that fire, see the king, the big dog, always gonna see something he ain't never seen before. Like, they special. Cause he said, what? They not burning up. They not hooping and hollering. And then the fourth one looked like the son of God. See, the king see it, you heard me, like, he ain't worried about what nobody else don't see no more. Look how quick he changed his mind. He said, Ashak, Meshach, y'all get out of there. The ones who put him in that fire, this the same one who put him in there. Hey, y'all get out of there. Y'all better not say nothing about Ashak, Meshach, and Abednego God. Can't no God deliver like but the God from heaven. See, when the king, listen, when God won't move, God set up circumstances for you to change the king's heart. He set up circumstances for this here. You heard me? And why this here? It be like suddenly. Listen, bro. Go back to the story of Joseph. You heard me? Go to the story of Joseph when Pharaoh suddenly sent for Joseph. You heard me? he set the play up. He know how Joseph coming. He about to set the play up for Pharaoh to bless Joseph. See, the king heart, the big dog heart, always in the hand of the Lord. Like the rivers of the water, he turned it whichever way he wish. He could soften it or harden it. You heard me? So be mindful of this power thing you think you got going, controlling stuff. You heard me? They say preparation in the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue from the Lord. The Lord got the last say so. You heard me? Listen. Listen, bro. God said this in the word. Listen, bro. This is the proverb. Look. He say in his proverb 21st, second chapter. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the heart. You heard me? Bro, why you think people do it deep down in their heart? God know what you going to do deep down in your heart. He know what you got in your heart. He know if your heart heavy. You heard me? He know if you got jealousy, envy, hatred, all that stuff in it. You heard me? But that's another level. When I'm telling you, if God in control of the king heart, he in control of everybody's heart. You heard me? That's why he said when the man ways please the Lord, he even let his enemies be at peace with him. You heard me? See, let me tell you something about God. He knew what was going to happen before it even happened. You heard me? He knew what was going to happen before it even happened. So I'm going here because I don't want you to give up. I don't care how it's looking. I don't care what they saying. I don't care what they doing. I don't care if they came against you and shot you in the cross. I don't care if they went and told somebody big on you. Somebody big might have to see something big in their face. And the big dog, which is God, they gonna call the last shot. He in control of the king. He in control of the federal government. He in control of the president of the United States. He in control of Eli Musk, the leaders of the world. You heard me? He in control. He said the king's heart. Listen, bruh, it's in the hand of the Lord, like the rivers of the water. He turned it whichever way he wished. He could solve people's heart or harden it. You heard me? But I could tell you this, you heard me? God said, if I hold iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. If I hold iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not, he ain't gonna answer your prayers. You heard me? That's why I stress the fact, let it go so you can blow. But where I'm at is this, you heard me? Man, listen, bro. And I ain't lying, bro. You heard me? I could tell you, all it takes is one touch of God's favor, you on. You ain't notice he always had to show the king something. He did that when Daniel was in the lion's den. He know he was already tapped in. They already be tapped in your life, the big dog. But people gonna go to hate me. He already tapped in Daniel's life, so when he had to put him in the lion's den, the king wasn't even feeling right about that. He wasn't even feeling right. He couldn't even, when he went back to the palace, he couldn't even go to sleep. So when he woke up the next morning, he like, Daniel said, I'm good. You heard me? The God I serve sent the angels to close the lion's mouth. You heard me? Man, you gotta really be, see when you one on one, you gotta be walking through that valley, shadow of death, no fear, no evil. You gotta know the king's heart. If the king heart, everybody else heart in the hand of the Lord. He could solve people's heart or harden it. You heard me? So I'm here to encourage you, you heard me? Get your heart right. You heard me? Get your heart right so God could touch somebody else's heart. You heard me? If I hold iniquity in my heart, the Lord not going to hear me. But he said the king's heart in the hand of the Lord. You heard me? Like the rivers of the water, he turned whichever way he wished. All it takes is one touch of God's favor, you on. You see how he sent for Joseph suddenly. You heard me? Suddenly. It go down like that. But when God put you on somebody's mind, they going to run you down and help you. I done prayed in jail, dog. Like one thing, let me tell you something. I ain't never kept praying and kept crying to God. I ain't never kept asking God and had to keep asking him. You heard me? Man, if I know how to pray. And I know what come with this. You heard me? It attract haters. You heard me? Yeah, that anointing when you prayed up. Same thing Daniel used to do, pray like that. You heard me? And they talking about they about to put him over there. Why you think the king chose Daniel? You heard me? God knew he had an excellent spirit in him. He told the king, that's who I want over there. That's who I want right there. I know what's inside of him. You heard me? And I'm going to show you what's inside him. You heard me? Yeah, man, you got to know this. You heard me? So, be mindful of that. You heard me? And just know, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Like the rivers of the water. He turned whichever way he wish. You heard me? God always in control. God always, and he know the hearts. You heard me? And he in control of the hearts. You heard me? All it take is one touch of God's favor, you on. So don't forget that, you heard me? Like the king's heart in the hand of the Lord, you heard me? Like the rivers of the water, he turned whichever way he wish. You heard me? So be mindful of that and know God always in control, and check your heart. Because if you got iniquity in it, the Lord can't hear you. Amen. Stay up. Stay focused, you heard me? I love all y'all. One.